What is up, you guys? It is Sam here, and today I will be reviewing Action, the ultimate capturing software by Mirillis. Here we go. So I'm sure many of you have probably never heard of this screen recording application before. Well, if you are a Windows 8 user especially, I really think you will really like this screen recording application. So the application is called Action, and yes, pretty much what I said, it is a screen recording application. You can record your desktop, you can record games, and yeah, it pretty much does everything your regular screen recording software can do. So let me just show you some stuff about it. So if I go to Buy Now with Action, as you can see, there are two different Action copies. I'm sure you are probably wondering, which one should I get? Well, if you are a YouTuber that has monetization abilities, you will have to get this one, which is the commercial use, which will cost you $50. Or if you just want to use Action for your personal purposes and are not planning to monetize any footage, then it will be $30. So I think the pricing is pretty decent for what you get. So enough with that, let's move on to the application. So here is the software, as you can see. So let me go over the video recording options. So right here, these are your three different recording modes. Here is the active desktop region mode. This is recording the entire desktop. And this right here is recording games and applications with running DirectX or OpenGL. Your file format can either be AVI or MP4. Your video size, well, that just depends on what you select up here. As you can see, MP4 goes to 480p. But if you have AVI selected, you can do original, which is your screen resolution, 1080p, 720p, or 480p. Your video frame rate can be 60, 50, 30, 25, 24, 20, and 15. I highly recommend you use 30 if you're recording your desktop. You don't really need 60 frames per second. And for your duration, you can actually set a video duration so it can stop automatically. And right down here, perfect video match mode. Many people have actually had questions about this mode. So if you click on the little question mark right there, this actually answers the question for you. Perfect Video Match Mode is dedicated for recording web videos or videos from various media players, and it provides a perfect match of recorded frame rate with source video frame rate. In other words, it is recording a video of a video. And right here, Perfect Video Match Mode is dedicated to record video materials only and should not be used for recording desktop and games. There you go. Down here, you can record system sounds. I, of course, have that checked. Right here, allow multi-channel audio recording. And for microphone, I have it set to always record. You can also have it set to do not record or record on button down. Let's head to audio recording. You can also set a duration for your audio recording. For your output format, you can set WAV or MP4 audio, allow multi-channel audio recording, or you can just record silence. For your microphone, you can have it set to do not record, always record, or record on button down. If we head to our benchmarking, yes, you can have benchmarking. So here's an example of what benchmarking looks like. So after recording a benchmark of my screen, this is what it gives me right here. It gives me a Microsoft Excel document showing my FPS on my screen, and then it shows my average FPS. Since I am recording my desktop, the FPS should be fairly low. Let's get out of here. Now let's move on to capturing screenshots. Here's a screenshot I captured. Obviously it is just a little Minecraft screenshot. And here are your screenshot options. Your file format can be a PNG. Your screenshot area can be, a PNG, a BMP, or a JPEG. Your screenshot area can be the entire desktop, desktop 1 or desktop 2, depending on if you have multiple monitors, you will have these options available. Let's move on to our settings now, our general settings. So here are the general settings. Language, there are multiple language options, as you can see, which is really nice. Your application window can always stay on top. I have this checked, check for updates, start application minimize to tray, hide action window on desktop recording start, show action window when desktop recording is finished, enable action remote control. Now let's move on to video recording settings. Video quality, I have it on high. You can have low, normal, or high. Input range can either be 0 to 255 or 16 to 235. You can use multi-core recording. You can record mouse cursors. And of course, you can visualize the mouse clicks. For overlay graphics, you can use overlay graphics. Here is an example of what that would look like. And here is an example of what an overlay graphic looks like. For your overlay graphic, you can also change the position from top left to top centered, top right, bottom centered, bottom left, and centered. Now let's move on to our webcam settings. Yes, you can use more than one webcam. You can actually use webcam 1 and webcam 2. For your recording mode, you can have it set to do not record, always record, or record on button down. And you can change your display format from 16:9 to 4:3. And as you can see on your webcam 1 and 2 settings, you have do not record buttons, and you have a position button, and you have a video size button, so you can change the video size. And right here, this is a position changer. This is where you can actually change the position of the webcams if they are turned on. So let's move on to our audio settings. For our audio settings, we can change our audio settings for our microphone and for our system sounds. You can also mess with the audio balance between the system sounds and the microphone, and you can change the bit rate. I just have that set on system default, but these are your bit rate options. So let's move on now to the HUD. Here is what the HUD looks like if it is turned on while recording. This is what it looks like with the HUD turned on. You get this box right here. Now, depending on where you put it, you can position the box here, 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 down here, 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 and even here, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, now moving on from that, let's head to our export settings. As you can see, I have use hardware acceleration for video encoding, and this is what I am using for that. And right down here it says export mouse cursor or export mouse clicks visualizations. This is a great feature in my opinion because in this case, say if you were to record the mouse cursor or record mouse clicks visualizations and then you looked back on it and said, maybe I'll keep the mouse cursor but not this, you can always uncheck that and it will export the video without the visualizations. So that's really cool. For your upload settings right here, if you have a video selected, you can upload it directly to YouTube. I do not really recommend this, but you can do it if you want. As you can see, you can have it remember your password or automatically split files into parts. And as you can see, you can also change that as well. So if you were to check that, these are the parts you could switch them in. As you can see, you can just change this arrow up and down. It's your choice. It's really awesome. So let's uncheck that. And here is your export output folder. You can also change this as well. In this case, I just have it as my desktop. And now, this is my favorite part of the application, the hotkeys. There are so many hotkeys you can set. It is awesome. The ones that I have checked are record video, record audio, benchmarking, and capture screenshots. These checkboxes are extremely important, so that way if you happen to push these key combinations, say if you're pressing a video game, you don't accidentally activate one of these features, which is awesome. So these are all of the other key combinations you can have, and of course you can also have a webcam hotkey as well, which I think is really cool. Now, according to the tech specifications page right here for Action, you can have these are your minimum low resolution video recording settings, and for your operating systems, these are your operating system options: Windows Vista, Windows 7, and Windows 8. And of course, this is pretty, as you can see, the requirements are fairly low considering the fact that you can record with 512 megabytes of RAM memory, which is pretty impressive. So yes, I do recommend this software to literally everyone. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't go all the way back behind Windows XP. It's not compatible with it. It only works with Windows Vista, Windows 7, and Windows 8. So if you are a Windows Vista, Windows 7, or Windows 8 user, I highly recommend you get this. It is a fantastic application for screen recording. You can record your desktop, you can record games, you can benchmark, you can just record audio. It does everything. It is incredible, and I highly recommend you get it. Again, the home use version is $30. The commercial use version is $50. Links to all this stuff will be in the description below. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave a comment below. I will happily answer it. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to stay subscribed for more gaming, tech tutorials, and reviews, and more reviews, of course, because I made a review, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you really like this video, hit that like button down below as well. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I am Sam, signing off.